Welcome back, everybody, to another episode in Minecraft. So this one, we are going to be tackling my 3D printer is getting angry. We are going to be starting to tackle at Botany pots. We're going to start tackling botany pots, which we're going to have to make hopper botany pots. To do that, which we're also going to have to make botany pots. So in order to do that stuff, we have all sorts of bricks and clay, and don't worry about the random stuff in my inventory. I really need to clear my inventory, but I did say in the last episode I would decorate this and you guys would see it when it was done. And yeah, this is that room I was telling you that this is the room that I was telling you I was going to decorate and make look pretty. So I did exactly that. I made it look pretty. Made it look pretty good. At least I think it looks pretty good. Can I not make chests out of canopy logs? Hold on. Canopy chest. Oh, you have to use a normal chest in order to make a canopy chest. Huh. I did not know that. Hyper JB is one of the people that I keep referencing in the last episode. I know some people had said some things about needing a little bit of context for who they were when I said he or him. Hyper JB is one of them. I did talk to them, and I talked to the other one as well, Jake. He didn't want me to use, proper names, so that is that. He is Jake, and Hyper JB, he said I could either call him Hyper JB or I could call him his actual name. I'm gonna try my best to refer to them as Hyper JB. My mine shaft is going to be down here. I think I showed you guys that. Let's not fall down there. I really don't want to die. So in order to get into hopper botany pots, there's a lot of things that I'm going to have to do. And yes, you just saw an airplane. It's quite interesting. But yeah, so we have simple planes in here. We also have different gun mods and whatnot. So I'm actually going to drop those guns off because I'm not using those right now. I'm using my ballista, which is pretty powerful. It does 28 damage right off the bat, and it takes a 338 Lapua. But in order to get into the hopper botany pots, I need a couple things. So to make a botany pot, I need terracotta, which obviously I need to make terracotta, which is pretty easy to do when you've got quite a few stacks of stuff. Now, there is a lot of things that we can cook with, or we can do with this stuff. Like growth-wise, we can grow copper. Let me put my tongs in my hand first. There's a lot that you can do with it. Obviously, I have the iron in order to make the hoppers that I will need. And then the other thing that we're going to be getting into, we also need into storage. A drawer. So we need to get into drawers. These type of drawers, not the other type of drawers, these type of drawers. So like spruce drawers, pretty simple to make, but some of them I'll need to make the 4s. Oh, it's already up there. I was like, why is it not highlighting it for me? Some of them will need to make the 4, some of them will just need to make the 1, things like that. It's not a big deal. Now, I am getting the terracotta, so we can make the pots pretty easily. We'll make 16 pots, and then with that, we can make 1 botany pot. With the botany pot, I need to find my chests. There they are. Let's go ahead and make 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 hoppers. And we can take and put the hopper with the botany pot, and it gives us a hopper botany pot. Now, obviously, I need to get some more trees, so that is one of the things that I'm going to be getting first is the... Why is it so dark in here? I'm just going to throw a torch over there because it is incredibly dark around here for some reason. So Jake has added a whole bunch of different mods into this. I mean, there is an insane amount of mods in this. Jake is the server owner and operator, and he definitely knows how to make Hyper JB pretty angry, and it's quite funny. So we'll make one of those, and now what we need is we need that sapling, 1 bit of dirt, and we should be able to set up our first botany pot. And our first botany pot is going to be spruce. That way we are continuously producing spruce. Now, spruce will need a dual, triple. So I think spruce needs a quad, actually. So let's do this. Yeah, spruce is going to need a quad if I'm not mistaken. So that's kind of useless. Is there another way? Oh, you get 4 of them. Okay. So I can't do my first botany pot. Bummer. So I need to go get some more spruce trees, obviously. So as you see up here, I've got my helicopter. Some things have changed around here. I've got my helicopter. I've got my cargo plane there. Right there. There's my cargo plane floating in the water. And then that's just a normal size plane, just chilling there, doing its thing. No big deal. We have been working pretty hard. We've just been messing around off camera, playing and collecting stuff. We did figure out that the thing that I found a couple episodes ago, that was a nuke. We detonated it, and that is the crater that it caused. And all 3 of us tried to take on this tower here. It took us 2 hours, if not longer, to be able to actually successfully take on the tower. It was rough. It was very, very rough. And I would not recommend to anybody to try to take that on alone. Now, there is a little one that I do plan on attempting on my own here soon. So that is going to be happening soon, hopefully. So hopper pot there with dirt and then spruce. That should cause the spruce tree to grow. Don't think I have a hoe. I also need to up my agility. And everything else is good. My defense is up to 15, so I can wear diamond armor. My mining's up to 15, so I can use a diamond pickaxe now. And obviously, I don't really need to get my attack up too high because of the fact that, well... Are you growing? You are growing very slowly. So this thing is just going to continue to produce stuff for me. Obviously, I would like to be able to utilize it. This stuff is netherrack. I got all of the chipped workstations, so I'm able to actually utilize the majority of the stuff that I have. So thankfully, we are able to actually start doing things. I'm hoping that will start actually producing wood for me quickly. Put that in there. And then where did I put my terracotta? There you are. So with the terracotta, I should be able to do that and then make 3 more hopper botany pots and 2 more botany pots. So I need to make, what, 2 more hopper botany pots. If I do the canopy, I should be able to use that to make hoppers. Yes. So that just doubled my chests that I had there. Now I've got 5 hopper botany pots. Look at that. So I'm going to be putting all of my foods, trees, all that stuff into there. And look at that. We got 2 spruce logs out of that. Wow. That's so nice. That's fantastic. You're amazing. I love it. That, don't know if that's actually going to make that seeds will grow at 1.5 times faster. Oh. How do I get, wait. I wonder if Podzol will make that go faster. Am I the only one? Nope, he's still in here. Says he's AFK, so maybe I'll be able to sleep now? Since he's AFK, I might be able to sleep through the night. Nope. Didn't think so. It was worth a shot, though. Because I need Podzol. I think Podzol will make the spruce saplings grow faster. So it's worth a shot. Let me go plant this spruce tree out here and bone meal the ever-living snot out of it. Give me Podzol. Seriously? You're going to take a stack of bone meal to make Podzol? What? You suck. All right, so we'll come back to that. we'll come back to that bridge when we need to cross it. I do believe I can utilize this 1 spruce drawer for... I think I'm going to put my trees over there. Then over here, I should be able to utilize this 1 spruce drawer for 1 fantastic thing if I have sand on me, which I don't think I have sand. And I think it grows faster on sand. This side's going to be like the foods and vegetables and stuff. As you see, I've started making this room a little taller. And then, let's see. So if I go get some sand real quick, it's 1 piece of sand. I'll check this stuff, make sure I don't have any in my block. Hey, would you look at that? I got sand. I'm going to try to make this episode not too long and boring, so that should grow sugarcane forever on. And sugarcane only needs 1 to produce sugarcane, so that should work out pretty well. I think for the most part, my seeds will need the doubles. The 1x2 drawers. Yeah, seeds should need doubles. So let's make a spruce chest. Make a canopy. 2 canopy chests. I think I need more spruce. Yes. Throw some dirt in those real quick. 1, 2. Grab my hoe. And then what foods do we really need to grow ASAP to be able to eat quickly? Carrots. And I don't think I have any potatoes on me. I do not have potatoes on me, but that should grow the carrots quicker. Carrots should be able to do 1. Potatoes need 2 because you get the poisonous potatoes. But carrot I might be able to do on a singular? Maybe? Let me test that. I need to test that out. Carrots should be able to go into the single, since carrots only produce one thing, and that's carrots, whereas potatoes make potatoes and poisonous potatoes. Sugarcane makes sugarcane and sugarcane alone. So that should be good, and these will forever grow now. So that's fantastic. And then tomatoes, if I want to do tomatoes, I have a tomato seed. Tomatoes will take a 2 because you get rotten potatoes and normal potatoes. So we'll put a 2 there with a hopper botany pot, open it up, throw that in there, throw that in there, hoe that. And then that should be good for those for right now. So I'm going to work on collecting more hopper botany pots, more chests or drawers, and coming up with an idea of how to decorate this whole circular room. Obviously, all of it's not going to be this this stuff. It will be other things. So hopefully I'll be able to actually produce something pretty nice. And once I figure out exactly like how I want it to look, once I have all the stuff that I need, I will then come back here. I actually just realized I have another one I can do real quick. So next to the spruce, we're going to throw you down. We're going to open this up. We're going to grab a dark oak sapling and a dirt. And there we go. Now we should start getting dark oak. So that is done. Dark oak's done. Spruce is done. Carrots, sugarcane, tomatoes, and potatoes are done. There's still a lot of things that I have to do, and I'm going to go work on doing that. I'm going to work on finding everything that I need, getting more clay, getting all the resources that I need in order to be able to do what I need to do. And once I come back and see you guys again, hopefully we will have a lot more stuff that we need rather than lacking in products. So I will see you guys momentarily. All right, guys, so it has been a couple days, literally a couple in real world days since I have recorded last. I have played some since you guys saw me last. I have collected a bunch of clay, which is going to be something that I will need. I also have a bunch of bricks. I've got 244 of them. So I need to turn a lot of this into terracotta, because that's going to be one of the biggest things that is going to affect me. Do not refill crafting grid. That's going to be one of the hardest things to get right now. Now I can get clay really easily, so I can make terracotta relatively easily. So it's not that big of a deal. As you see, I do have a floor picked out, and I am working on a possibility of a layout for the design that I want. So I've got this for the floor. It's small, tough bricks, and then dark oak plank mosaic for the wall with trodden deep slate for the ceiling. And I think those three, if we get rid of our GUI, I think those three go together really well. I like them personally. And if you noticed, my tomatoes over here no longer have their hopper botany pot on them, because I put the hopper botany pot over here under oak, because all three of us, me, Jake, and Hyper, all decided that we were going to start our mine colony, because yes, mine colonies is in here. So we all decided we were going to go ahead and start our mine colony, and I got mine started. I got an area picked out, which means eventually you guys are going to see the return of Viper, aka my wife. But eventually you will see the return of Viper to go over here to our colony. So right now, I've got my little area, the supply camp there. This is just a little building so I can do my crafting and store some stuff that I don't need in there. And I think it's snowing. I've got my builder's hut here. Other builder hut is going to go there. Right where the Beetleville marker is on the map, that is my town hall. Town hall is going to go there, and then all my residence huts are over here. I've got 4 of them laid out to be built, and we're going to be over here. Eventually, we'll be floating over the water, so that'll be an interesting aspect to try to tie into. We did unfortunately have to remove the point blank mod, so those guns are gone, unfortunately. So we are just back to these ones, the Mr. Crayfish. But we did add immersive portals to help with our nether lag, so that's pretty cool. Also, I noticed something really weird. If I come over here, there's a chest. Just a random chest. I also need to heal up my steel pickaxe. It's got like, I don't know how much durability do you have, steel pickaxe? Not a lot, so hopefully I'm able to... Well, actually, I know what to do. Use this pickaxe to break the block. Need a building block. If I use this pickaxe, it should heal up the steel. Good. That should be enough health for right now. Nothing too worrisome. But I'm just going to get back to collecting the resources that I need for the walls. I have to go down and get more tuff for the floor. And I'm going to have to get more deep slate cooking in order to get the proper deep slate for that. The trodden deep slate, I think. I don't know exactly how to pronounce it. So if you guys know, let me know. I'm not very smart when it comes to pronunciation of things or pronouncing things properly. So if you know how to properly pronounce it, please let me know. So we're just going to throw some of those in there and throw some of those in there. Okay. So I'm going to head downstairs. I did get my mine shaft. I do have to fix all of this because some water ran in and they're all stuck together. I did do this. Sweet. All the way down to bedrock, which there's a bunch of tuff around here, so I'm cool with that. Not a big deal. I do have my water elevator that takes me back up. It takes a hot minute to get back up there, but it gets me up there. So I'm going to continue to work on collecting blocks, getting my terracotta built up, figuring out all the different things that I can actually grow, because I know you can grow flowers, you can grow pretty much every item that's growable, you can grow them. So I'm going to see what I can do about that, and then like how many copper botany pots I'm actually going to need, because there's a good chance that I might need more than I think. So yeah, I will see you guys momentarily, hopefully. All right, so it has been a minute. I have gotten the majority. Don't look at that ceiling. I've gotten a lot, not the majority. I've gotten a lot of it done. I still have some floor to do. I believe I got all of the wall. I take that back. I have not gotten all of the walls, but I have the stuff to do it. I've gotten the majority of the floor. I still need to do a lot of the roof. It's just getting a little more difficult now because of the fact that I keep breaking my pickaxes and things like that. So it is getting a little tougher. I still don't have a good way of getting iron. I need to bring some villagers over here and set up an iron farm, but that'll be for a later date. That'll be beneficial for everybody on the server. So I think for the time being, I'm just going to continue to try to do what I'm doing with what I have. So go ahead and sort my inventory. I do have a couple more hopper botany pots set up. So if I take some dirt, the ones that I'm going to be doing now is cabbage. I think that's a mine colony, so I can't do that one. I'll do beetroot because I can do that. And then I think I'll also do melons. Or I might do, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do, this one's going to be cabbage. This one's going to be pumpkin. And I'm going to break this one because that'll just be the tomatoes. And I'm pretty well stocked up on tomatoes right now. So I'm not all too worried about that. Now I need to see, do I have a hoe on me? I do not have a hoe in my inventory, unfortunately. But I do have a hoe over here, which I can't utilize yet. Farming needs to go up. Can't use the diamond hoe. Great. I do think this is still possible. Are you? No, you're not. Of course you're not. Why would you be possible? Why does this game not like me? Oh, wait, because he's added so many stupid mods into here that you can't do anything without getting punished because you are a bad person, apparently. No, he did a lot of it just to mess with Hyper. So we'll grab that one, open that up. I need one, let's do a silver, see what that looks like, if it's possible. Can I do, oh wait, no, it needs two. What am I doing? It takes two. Is there not silver tools? Unless I can just craft a silver hoe? I can just craft silver hoes. Sweet. Wow. Oh, nice. The reason I'm doing that is because I can till that, till that, till that. That'll make those grow faster. So sort that inventory out. We'll grab you and you. Quantify, quantify, quantify. Lock, lock, lock. And then in here, I'm going to drop off the stuff that I'm utilizing for the walls. And then, let's see. I also don't need the soybean because I can't grow that. Mine Colonies has to grow that. And then I do believe... Really? Diamond ore? Okay, so it doesn't have to be an ore. Phew. I wonder what the fastest rate for this is. Okay, so I can grow the glowberries. That's cool. Other than that, I mean, I can't really do much else because the only way to get hoppers is with iron, and I don't really? I don't have iron, so... Huh. That's kind of a struggle. I mean, I have 4 iron ingots, but that doesn't do much. Oh. The exposed iron. I'm gonna cook up this couple bit of iron that I have, go try to find some more. And I'll see you guys when I get back with hopefully more iron. That way I can actually, you know, do what I need to do with it and not just sit here and cry. So hopefully I'll have more iron for you guys here soon. So you guys can see me build a little more than what I'm currently doing. So let's go find me some iron. All right, so I'm in a helicopter right now. I'm going on a bit of an adventure. I'm trying to see if I can find different types of wood. Like, I don't have birch wood. I have spruce wood, I have oak wood, I have dark oak wood, but I don't have, like, spruce. I don't have any of that stuff, or not spruce, sorry, birch. That's a dragon. That is a dragon. I don't have any birch wood, I don't have anything like that, so I'm trying to see if I can find other trees. Like, I think that's a different tree. And looks like there are some... I accidentally shut off my recording, I apologize for that. Looks like there are some boats that could potentially be raided over here, but I do see what I believe... Yep, trumpet log. So that is a different tree that I could utilize here. Get out my axe. This is another tree that I can grow. I don't know why I used that for building up, but apparently that's the wood I decided that I wanted to build up with. I forget how big trumpet trees are and how likely it is to break it all in one go, especially when you've got the mod on that adds like the leaves hanging down. I just want to get at least one trumpet sapling from this, which I have yet to pick up. I don't... Oh, there's one. There's two. There's another. I think there's more higher up, but I'm just taking the helicopter out right now to go. Whoa. Ooh, that's pretty. Trumpet law or trumpet sapling. Yay. So now I should be able to use the hopper botany pot to grow trumpet trees, because I like the trumpet logs. I think they're pretty. I think they're good for building. And I'm trying to get all the resources that I possibly can. So I do have trumpet saplings. I got 2 out of that, so that's better than nothing. I will mark on my map, create waypoint, raidable ships. Confirm. That way I can share it with everybody else when they get on. Now we're gonna go up, and we're gonna fly this way. What do we have? Anything over here worth getting? Do see something there. Looks like a raiders camp there. Looks like cherry blossoms here. What is this tree? This is a lavender. Huh. Just fall out of the sky, no big deal. Let's see, what is this tree? Lavender. Okay, I could go for some lavender. Lavender logs. Very pretty. I do see a lavender sapling already on the ground, so that is beneficial. But yeah, this is pretty much all that I'm going to be doing. I'm just going to be going around collecting trees, collecting their saplings, and coming back and putting them into the hopper botany pots, because I do have a decent bit of, I think that's birch over there. I do have a decent bit of lavender blossom sapling. Good. Where are they at? I think I put them in here. Right. That's botany pot. I may have left them at home. No, they're right there. I have no. I must have left them at home, but I know I have a bunch of them. But yeah, so I'm going to continue to do this, and I will see you guys shortly when hopefully we have more than just these extra 2 saplings so we can grow some sick trees. All right, I'm seeing you guys a little bit sooner than I had anticipated, because I did see something wild, a wild block that I forgot they added. Lucky block! That was garbage. But okie dokie. We did get the birch sapling, so that's beneficial. I'm actually going to keep my saplings in my inventory. That way I can see exactly which trees I have collected. and which trees I still need to get. Now, there is fir right here. I need to get that, but again, I just wanted to show you guys the lucky block. They spawn random. It's a slug. They do spawn randomly, so if I come across any more, I'll show you guys them while I'm out here adventuring. Hopefully I get some more, because that'd be pretty interesting. I do enjoy a good lucky block every now and then. So let's go ahead and break this. Hopefully it'll drop a sapling. If not, I do know where some fir is relatively closer to home. Fir sapling. Good. Helicopter. It's time to go adventure some more. Oh, it's almost nighttime. I sleep yet? All right, so yeah, I'm gonna go adventure out some more, pick up some other things. If I come across any like flowers or anything that I don't have, like, don't think I have those at home. So if I come across those, like any flowers or anything, I'm gonna pick those up as well. But for now, I'm just mostly looking for trees. So I will see you guys soon. I have a raccoon friend. This is the effect lucky block. What did I just get? Haste? And I picked it up? Oh no. Oh no. No, no, no. Put me down. 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 I want to go down. Yeah, apparently this is a whole biome. It's just an effect lucky block biome. I'm pretty substantially far from home still. Did not mean to get that advancement. But cool. Oh, there's my hopper botany pots. They were in my hotbar. Weird. But yeah, so can you put me down, please? Can you put me down? Oh, 5 seconds of this. I'm just going up. I made a mistake. I don't want to be here. That is an insane amount of levitation. So I need to get back into my... Okay, it put him into the back seat. Let me open this up. I should be able to throw that in there. Okay. Now, I'm going to work my way back home. Hopefully I find some more. I did find one more. It's the dead sapling. So that is one I didn't have. So we're going to see what we can do about getting home now. All right, so because of the fact that these are trees, and I don't know exactly what all they're going to give me, I'm going to put them under 4 by. I think right about here I'll start turning them. So we're going to do that, and then we're going to go ahead and grab our hopper pots. We're going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of them down, even though I didn't need to place that many. That's how many I'm going to place. So inside of this one, we actually need to grab some dirt, not coarse dirt, normal dirt. Inside of here, we're going to throw the dead sapling. Inside of here, we're going to throw fir. Inside of here, we're going to throw... Can I not grow lavender? Wait, what? Can I really not grow lavender? I can't grow lavender. Well, that's stupid. I can grow that one. And I guess in here, I'll go ahead and throw the birch in there. I can't grow the lavender trees this way. That's obnoxious. And over here, we're going to go ahead and plant a couple more of these there, which inside of those, I'm going to throw some dirt. And we're going to grab some seeds out of it because I believe, yeah, I've got potatoes and whatnot. So we're going to grab glowberry. And we're going to dump off this stuff. That's really a bummer. I thought I could grow the lavender. That's a bummer. So glowberries are growing now. And then what else could I potentially grow in here? I guess I can throw a beetroot in. It doesn't really mean much to me, but I can do that. And then I guess I could grow wheat because my my colonists are going to need wheat. And then I should have the iron to do this. So let's make some more chests. Hopper pots. And then we'll grab our 7 botany or hoppers. Grab our 7 botany pots. Make 7 more hopper botany pots. Throw 1 down right there. Go ahead and grab my torch, put it back. Throw some dirt in that. And inside there, I can't grow the corn. I can't grow anything from mine colonies. I know that for a fact. We're going to go ahead and head upstairs, come out to my garden, which it is nighttime, so I'm probably going to need to sleep. We're going to grab an onion, rice pinnacle. Got those growing, got that growing, got that growing, got those growing. So that might be all the food that I have already with these last couple. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, rice needs a water bucket in order to grow inside the hopper pot. So if we come over this way, we can actually go ahead and open this up. We're going to throw the onion in there. And then spruce drawer, the 2x2. I'm going to throw a hopper pot there, throw some water, and I believe rice in there should grow. That should be how that grows. We go ahead and make some more chests real quick. I need, what, 5 more? Five more singulars, because that's, I believe this is what I should be able to do with this. So that 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll make 5 more of those. Place those down there, there. And this is where, since I have all of the food growing now, minus the tomato I still need to put back into place, I think we're actually going to start growing. Oh, I did have that flower. Okay. We're going to start growing things that are a little less common, I guess you could say. So I'm going to start growing things that will give me like dyes. So all of our flowers is what we're going to start growing now. So inside of this one, I'm going to throw a dirt, and I should be able to throw a lilac in there. I think you can grow wither rose. Soil material. Yes, I know it requires soil material to grow. But what soil material does it require? Soul sand. Okay. Which I can get soul sand pretty easily if I actually just go downstairs right here. I'm going to take this one and this one. Those are both 2 items that I can grow with soul sand. So I'm going to throw that in there. Throw that in there. And then on top of that one, we're going to grow that flower. And then what's the other flower? I know I've got more flowers. And I think we're going to go ahead and be calling it here shortly. I know I've gotten a lot done, and I still have a ton left to do. Like, I still have a ton left to do. Like, these I can grow, but I require specific things to grow them. Pink daffodil I can grow. We'll check to see, do I have anything in here? I think I can grow that. I know I need another water bucket to grow kelp, but I don't really need kelp growing right now, other than it being utilized as a fuel source, which could come in handy. So I might just go ahead and start growing some kelp since I can utilize it as a fuel source. So I think that's what we're going to go ahead and throw in this last botany pot here, is some kelp. That feels like a smart thing to do if I can find it. There's another flower I need to grow, but I need to make more botany pots, and I don't think I have any terracotta. So where did I put my kelp? Hello, kelp. Kelp? Oh, you need 3 XP levels to utilize that. Where did I put my kelp? Okay. Nope. I just had it. Where did I put it? I was literally just utilizing it. I used it to make my water elevator. Where did it go? I had so much of it. Did I put it in you? No. Are you in there? No. What the heck? Where's my kelp? I had kelp. Where's my kelp? That's a flower I can grow. Where is my kelp? Whatever. Just give me a singular kelp, please. Thank you. I'm going to get back inside because there are creepers spawning and those don't despawn during the day. So I need to get back inside now. Go, go, go. Run, 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 run. Open the door. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it at this point. Obviously, there's still a lot left to do. But I don't really have the time to take care of that right now. Anything else I add into Hopper Botany Pots, I will add with you guys around so you can see everything that gets added and be there for everything being added. And let's see. Let's go ahead and look up sapling. Whoa. There's a lot more saplings than I thought. Okay. Sick. That's fantastic. I thought I had a sapling from this place, but I guess I don't. Which, oh, this is a mistake. Don't go in this portal. Don't go in this portal. I forgot about that. What the heck? What? An explorer's notebook caked in ice. I overcame one blizzard only to run into this terrible ice storm atop the glacier. My explorations have shown me the splendor of an ice palace shining with the colors of the polar aurora. Okay. Whatever. Just more lore. Hey, look, kelp. No. No. No and no. This is really frustrating. Okay. I will find that sapling and I will get it planted in a tree pot. But for the time being, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I enjoyed making it. It has been a long time coming for this episode, just solely based off of everything that's been happening, everything that's been busy in my life. And I appreciate you all being here for the ride, and I appreciate everybody who's been here, and I appreciate all the support that the last couple episodes have gotten. Again, if you want to play along and you want to do this mod pack yourself, check it out. The latest edition should be out, and I will link it in the video below, or the description below, not the video below, the description below if you want to check it out yourself. Again, guys, I will see you all in the next one. Y'all take it easy.